everybody, what's happening? It's Bill with Franklin Loan Center, and it is Wednesday, October 12th, and today I'm just talking about a topic that's come up for me a handful of times very recently, and it's got to do with, should I take cash out of my house? What does that make any sense? And I just, look, I mean, cash out refinances are something that, generally you really have to look at these all on a one-off basis, but I do have a story, and this is someone that we helped just a few months ago, and so their situation is they had built up a bunch of debt, and a lot of it revolving, but there was also like a car and some different things. And looking at it, they had a little bit backed themselves into a corner and could see that they needed to make some changes, right? So what we're able to do is go in and get them a refinance. It's taking advantage of, all of us have a bunch of equity in our homes that, who knows if our price is going to drop? I don't know that, but I know where they are now. And most people that have owned their houses for at least a couple of years are in a position where they've got a bunch of equity. And so for people that maybe have built up some debt and maybe even just want some cash to sit on the sidelines, I mean, for this client that I'm talking about, we're able to kind of consolidate large chunk of outside liabilities other than the mortgage into the mortgage. Their rate increased by at least a couple percent, but we still save them on a monthly basis well over $1,000. And so it's not an ideal situation, but it got them into a position where that $1,000 a month is a huge deal, right? And so all they did is just take advantage of the funds that are there. Ideally, we don't put people in a position where we're increasing their interest rates, but sometimes it just makes financial sense. And one thing that we saw, what is going to happen in the economy? Are we going to go into a deeper recession where, we're going to start to see some situations where people have a hard time financially? I mean, if, take it from someone that went through some craziness in the last downturn, sometimes it makes sense to just make the hard decision early and get yourself back above water and then just push forward, right? So I'm just throwing it out there this week as look, these, a cash out refinance certainly isn't for everybody, but for anybody that wants to just run some numbers, that's the great thing about most situations in mortgage. We just plug the numbers in and figure out if it makes sense or not, right? And if we can get into a situation where the cash flow difference, the cash flow improvement makes that, is worth the refinance, let's do it, right? Obviously rates are at a high point right now. Most people are thinking this will drift back down and we'll get to a situation where we'll have lower interest rates again. If that happens, then you can just refinance, probably get into a much better rate at that point because A, you won't be doing cash out, and B, hopefully rates are down, and then kind of, really be able to get you back down where you belong and probably save even more money. So if that's a situation that you're in, I'd love to help you out. No judgment, of course, whatsoever. Let us know. Just reach out. You can direct message me, reach out directly, however you need to. But I'm Bill with Franklin Loan Center. I'd love to help if you need some help with that. Talk to you all next week.